Personal data only represent a tiny portion of the data that are generated every day. Organisations, things like companies, governments, the National Health Service, this is where the bulk of the data that are generated on the planet come from. And we've seen a shift in recent years in the way that decisions are made in large organisations. And this shift is away from a human expertise, a human instinct, and towards a rather more data-driven approach. There used to be a saying where people said that decisions were made by the so-called hippo, that's the highest paid person's opinion. And the idea of generating decisions from data rather than highly paid people's opinions is seen as a way of moving away from that and being able to base the way an organisation runs on evidence from data rather than just hunches. Perhaps you've seen the film Moneyball with Brad Pitt. This tells the story of Billy Beane, who in 2002 was the general manager of the Oakland Athletics baseball team. Now, traditionally, baseball teams would pick players using player scouts. So these are humans, people who are experts in spotting the qualities of a human player and judging their capabilities in the team. Now, Billy didn't have some money for that, so instead he hired a statistician from Yale University and asked him to help him pick the team using data and statistics. The team went on to win a record-breaking 20 consecutive games and then went on to win the 2002 American West League title. More recently, when Germany beat Brazil 7-1 in the 2014 World Cup finals, they did so as a result of an in-depth data analysis carried out by students at the University of Cologne into the strengths and weaknesses of the Brazilian team. In fact, many football teams nowadays employ more statisticians than they have players on the pitch. Since then, a huge number of industries have seen a shift in the way decisions are made. Take trading for an example. Back in the 1980s, the stock exchange floors were full of people in stripy shirts and red suspenders shouting into their brand new mobile phones. Nowadays, they've all been replaced by so-called quants or quantitative analysts, who are people with laptops and algorithms working out the best trades to perform based on data. In agriculture and food production, animals have sensors that are connected to the internet, and machines will predict everything from milk yield to when an animal is likely to give birth. In medicine, algorithms are being used to spot cancer in a scan or predict a heart attack from an ECG measurement far more accurately and quickly than would be possible with a human. These things are all possible because of the data that we collect.